Hello, Pack Attack. We are back today on another episode of Pack Attack. This is episode 12 of the series where I build my Diamond Dynasty team only from what I'm able to get out of packs. And we actually got blanked when it comes to packs last episode. We didn't pull anything that I added to the team. But that just means that everything we did pull got sold to go towards the bank, which added 2,110 stubs. Also, you guys left 37 likes on last episode, which at 100 stubs per like is good for 3,700 more stubs to go to the bank, which brings our bank total at the start of today's episode up to 28,041. I am going to keep saving that up for a little while though. I want to make sure for future flash sales and pack drops that I have enough stubs right when those things come out. But we're not coming into today totally empty-handed. We did get one new player at least to add to the team, and that's 90 overall Josh Hader, the first player reward from the multiplayer program. So like we decided on, now that he's here, he'll be on the team until the end of this current ranked season. So hopefully we get a chance today to use him, put our new actually highest overall card on the team to good work. And yeah, even though last episode was very rough at the plate, I think more of that was probably on me than on the team. So I'm actually not, there's no changes, no lineup changes, no batting order changes, everything staying the same. We walked away with a win. We also put up 3 runs in the last inning, so maybe that was the start of me getting out of whatever slump I've been in lately, because it's been bad. Because yeah, we have had a we'll call it a series of unfortunate events, which has us at just a 373 rating right now. But hey, a win today gets us up in the pennant race, and with how much you get down here, it might get us all the way like halfway up to wild card also. And I'm gonna try again to play at Pack Attack Park 3. I don't know if I have to make an adjustment, because I do remember there was something that was flashing red at me, and I did fix that on the version of the stadium on my main account, but I also kind of think it looks worse, so if I don't have to fix that, I don't want to fix that. Anyway, my point is I want to see if it actually lets me use the stadium. But we have Joe Ryan making his debut as a diamond. This dude's got not the greatest looking team, but he has a couple parallel 5s. I already forget, was his pitcher Mike Mussina? I'm also the home team, and we are playing at Pack Attack Park. All right, it works. Well, it doesn't fully work yet. We got to see if the home plate area of the bullpens is flickering, because that was the issue I was trying to fix when I said I fixed it on my main account. I don't know why I'm talking so much about this. Let's talk about Joe Ryan, because I think I've already used him twice. This will be our 3rd time seeing him, but our 1st time seeing him with that diamond background on his card. Okay, let's see. What can a splitter on a 1-2 count in the dirt do for me? Okay, we don't have a chaser. He's not just going to be standing up there swinging at everything. I completely forgot to look at his record. I just realized that. I don't know, but he timed that up. Timed up a couple other swings that he didn't really put a good swing on earlier in the AB. Maybe we got a decent player here. He's late. Oh, and it is flickering. Did you catch that? I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, for some reason those bullpen home plate areas just like flicker. But I on my main account I changed like the field type, like the grass type or whatever, but there was also an issue with those windows in right field. Like they don't let you put them right up close next to each other anymore. Like it blinks red, so it wouldn't let me save the new grass type until I fixed those windows, even though clearly those windows aren't an issue because we're playing here. But I think it's probably worth it to have a worse looking wall or worse looking windows than having that real distracting flickering going on. Are we gonna get him at 2? He is very slow. That was not even close. 1, 2, 3 inning. It just spit everywhere too. All right, it's a new game. Everything we struggled with last game, that was last game. It's not carrying over. There we go. I mean, I know that's not a ton right off the bat, but it is a base hit. It is solid contact on a solid swing. Maybe not necessarily a good 2-0 pitch to swing at, but it worked. Okay, and that time I just didn't get around on it. There we go. 2 base hits, another good swing. I'm gonna try, is this stupid? It's not stupid. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. We're scoring in the 1st. Oh, we are scoring a lot in the 1st. Ellie De La Cruz, no doubt, on the hanging knuckle curve. That's a pitch that I just wasn't hitting the last couple games. I was seeing so many pitches to hit. I mean, I guess that was That was a real bad hanger. Told you though, I told you that last inning of last game meant that we were getting back on track. I was feeling good. And then I don't even want to talk about that. I don't know. I'm hoping that we get enough stubs today to get that spotlight pack that's still in the shop right now, because there's a 92 Isak Paredes in that one. If we can get lucky enough to pull that with how good this gold's been for me, if I can make a better swing with him. Ugh. Okay. Let's just focus on the 3-run shot. That's what mattered that inning. There we go. That's, you know, that's still a good swing. We can't just like automatically assume this guy can't hit just because the last guy couldn't. Just because we're down in the 300s doesn't mean people can't swing the bat potentially. There we go. Another grounder to third. He is being a little patient. I feel like though, unless he proves to me that I can't, I probably could just attack him in the zone. All right, I was hoping for the swing and miss there on the 0-2 sweeper, but I'll take 3 weak groundouts, or 3 groundouts. The first one wasn't weak. Oh man, and now I'm doing the same thing that he started the second inning. A hard grounder to third on that sinker away. Man, that's a pitch I've already missed a few more times than I should. I did not deserve a throwing error. He's left that sinker over the middle a couple times. I gotta hit it better. Ah, you know what? That's probably a strike. I did try to check swing, but it probably would have been the same result. Oh, I missed it. That's, you know what? No, I didn't miss it. That was a better swing than the swing that Ellie hit it out on. That should have been hit a lot harder. I actually don't know if he has thrown that curveball one time that hasn't hung yet, because there was one even earlier that like was another bad hanger so bad it caught me off guard and I didn't swing. Okay, you know what? He's been late on like everything. Can I just go fastball up and in? I can. Very good to know. I actually don't like this pitch. I do like that pitch. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll take it. Still not my best swing. We are only going to get one. That's PCA and right. I think I went. Yeah, that circle change really gets you sometimes. It is so much slower than his sinker. His sinker is faster than you expect, and the circle change is slower than you expect. All right, I'll take a walk. Pitching around Ellie after giving up the bomb earlier. We can score 2 on a ball in the gap then probably. Or I can roll over. That's not going to be 2. That might not even... Oh, that was close. It is going to be 2. Run, Wade! Okay, it's important to remember that I can say the word perfect game and I can say the word no-hitter today, because we don't have one of those going. We're just facing the minimum because we threw him out going to second. But we faced the minimum in last game too by the end of it, which is kind of crazy. There we go. Double up on that sweeper. He was finally looking fastball, I think. Can I go back to that too? We've kind of gotten him inside with the hard stuff twice. Oh yeah, okay, so lefties, we can go fastball. Righties, we maybe go off speed running away. What did I see that as? Because how are you not swinging at that pitch? What? And then I pop up. Honestly, I'm starting to think he hung those knuckle curves on purpose, because he hasn't thrown that again, but he's also tunneled that circle change perfectly with what the hanging knuckle curve looked like a few times. Look at that. He went to it again. Didn't fool me the same. Well, it fooled the PCI, honestly. And then I missed that. Don't tell me we're going back to this. Don't do that now. We had such a good start. We're not going to slide back. Okay. He was early that time. Maybe he picked up on the whole attack the lefties in idea, and now he's gonna... Well, no, we've got Ellie. Ellie can make that play. There might be one guy who can make that play, and we have him. There we go, dude. That sweeper in the zone apparently is a good pitch. Ah, no more facing the minimum. Unless he gets greedy. You think he steals with Veritech? Okay, there we go. Sweeper again. Could have sworn he did take 2 leads with Veritech right before I threw that pitch, though. Would have been interesting if I realized that. That's got to get down. There we go. Finally, PCA's getting a hit for me. Oh, he's going to go to a new arm after that. All right, bringing in the lefty. Okay, well, we picked the right pitch to run on there. An 0-2 curveball. Pooh. Oh, I got a round on it. No, I guess that's not that good of a swing. Good timing. It was touching the outer part of that PCI, but I don't know if I can say that was a real good swing. I can say I have seen swings like that do a lot more. I don't think that has any carry to it either. I am gonna try. 99 speed's gotta be able to make it up to third on that. Yeah, standing. Come on, we need to drive in another run, man. Sammy B, just a base hit. That's all I'm asking for. I don't even know how I missed that. I don't know what I did wrong. All right, man. Joe Ryan's still keeping the contact weak. I don't like that he might not really have enough to keep going after this inning, though. He's gotta start jogging or something. Get that stamina up, man. Why are we thinking about needing to take you out at the 57 pitch mark? Look, and now he's yellow. He's yellow, and this dude keeps hitting foul balls in this at bat. Now he's taking it. What? I am not about to throw my 10th pitch of the at-bat to Jeff McNeil. Thank you. Finally. Well, I mean, Ryan has to get one more out. He has to get that quality start for an extra... Not... There we go. All right. 6 scoreless for Joe Ryan, and he's probably done there. What's ridiculous is that I haven't scored... since Ellie went deep in the first inning, man. He walks Ellie again, though. There we go. Look at that. He pitches around Ellie just to hang a curveball, and then I don't do anything. Maybe there is merit to the strategy. Yeah, we're going to take off first pitch against this new arm, but if it's a pitch to hit, I'm going to let it fly. That wasn't a pitch to hit. We're in, right? Okay. And then I miss it. That's just what I do. And then I'm late. Like, I'm seeing it. You gotta react a little quicker, man. All right, he's got 2 lefties. We've got 2 lefties in the bullpen that are diamond, so I'm gonna go to our lower one. Dude, but I don't know, man. Ever since that new Team Affinity set came out, I have been playing a lot against the CPU. So, like, I don't know. When we're still playing on All-Star like this, I feel like you can't blame playing against the CPU for being bad. But, like, maybe that's why I've been bad at the plate. That's really the only explanation I have. Because it's not really like I've been making a ton of good swings and just getting, like, shafted by the results. I'm just not hitting the ball well. It's me. Okay, here we go. There's 2. Always got to be practicing our perfect throws, too. Ooh, look at him. He turned on the fastball like that. He just missed it. All right, we take that. Leadoff walks is how things begin. That's okay. Finally timed up that curveball. Didn't wait back too long like I had been. Dude, every time he's gone to like do something, he has paused and then unpaused and paused again. Does he still not know that they redid the whole quick menu thing? There's no way. First of all, why am I swinging at that first pitch? And then why am I not swinging at that first pitch? I was taking all the way, and then of course I get something like that. Might be the worst one I've ever seen. Oh, it's Pete out there. He's gonna run it down. I should still be able to get to third, though, which might open me up to then be able to steal second with my Pete. Do I risk it? Actually, no, I don't. I've learned my lesson. You don't really steal on Soto. Yeah, you just do that. You let Sammy B go to work and give us our first run since the first inning. Man, he is attacking Ellie, and I've fouled it off twice. Where did this come from? Pitching him scared, now everything's in the zone. Until it's not, I guess. And Pete, of course, Pete got a good jump on it. At least we added on one more, though. I guess now that it's not a save situation, we'll go to one of our slightly lower leverage arms. Oh, there we go. Big breaking sweeper. I just wish he would have missed it. Oh, it still got him. All right. I'm gonna say, man, all we gotta do is keep it in the zone there, and I don't think he's catching up to it. Ooh, that makes me want to go back to that again. And then it was even closer to the zone. What made him take that one? There we go. We'll get him on the circle change. Very nice inning from Jason Adam. All right, this is our last chance at the plate. Let's try and do something. Let's try and get ourselves a few extra stubs here. I like the strategy, Boggs. I like the no, I don't like the strategy. I do like the strategy from Paredes. Actually, you know what? We'll go Teoscar. Teoscar's got higher clutch than Willie. Now let's just see if he leaves the left. Oh, he's going. Okay. He didn't even wait for me to make a move, and he went to another lefty, fortunately. The move still works. Oh, that's got to get out of play. And if it doesn't get out of play, Pete's going to run it down. I'm going to say it every single time a play like that gets made. Let me customize the foul territory. That wouldn't have just been a few rows deep. That would have been up in the concourse if I had my way. All right, I'll take a walk. I'll take it. Base is loaded for Pete. Imagine if I laid one down here, though. That'd be funny. Not going to. I don't think I could bring myself to upload this video if I did that. But maybe I should have. That's not going to do anything. I do feel like that's been a lot of my bad swings. It's been good timing and the PCI is close but not great, and then we don't get a good result on it. I don't really know what to do to fix that. And that's literally the exact same thing. I don't know. All right, well, I might just see if Jason Adam can give me one extra inning here. He did so good last time. Oh, I forgot. It's McNeil again. He doesn't let the at-bat end when it's Jeff McNeil at the plate. There we go. Man, really. Some of these pitches that I think are like a guaranteed swing and miss, he just barely makes contact on. All right, well, here we go. That should do it. Teoscar and Wright's going to put away the final out. That is back-to-back 4-0 wins, which is like, it's good on the surface, but man, I don't want to sound like too full of myself, but down here in the 200s and 300s, I feel like I shouldn't be only scoring 4 runs. I shouldn't be winning by just 4 in a full 9-inning game. But hey, a win's a win. We're moving up, and I guess that's it. Maybe moving up isn't a good thing if I move up before I fix my hitting, but we'll find out next time out, I guess. I was right, though. I was right about us getting a crazy amount of rating. Plus 73 gets us up to 446, which might mean one more win could get us to 500. And I would kind of like to get to 500 before this next weekend classic. Joe Ryan had to get up to parallel 2 after a game like that. Jason Bay also gets up to parallel 2. I don't think he did anything though. We also get our reward for finally making it all the way up to a 400 rating. 1,000 extra stubs though will be nice. Well, and speaking of extra things, we also, I think we only were up to hater before. So we got a ballin' pack, headliner pack, 3,000 stubs, the bat skin doesn't matter, and then 5 extra show packs on top of everything else we're going to open today based on how many stubs we made. So let's tally it up and find out how many stubs we made. Starting with the hitting, that's only going to make us 6,400 stubs. The pitching side of things was very good, another 10,400. And the bonus category comes in with something today, 4,946 stubs. And we have 2 parallel 1s now, 8 2s, and the 1 3 for a multiplier of times 1.11. And that all comes together for a final stub count of 24,138. But if you were keeping up with last episode, you would know that with our hitting and pitching stubs being converted to program XP towards another wheel spin, we got there. We actually shot up way past the 100K. We're already 13,500 on our way to the next wheel spin. And that means we get to add a pack from the wheel. Look at my nifty new setup I've got here for it. But yeah, we've got 9 options on the wheel right now. I put my grind hat on. I earned the 3rd inning boss. We obviously have the first 2 inning bosses, all 3 inning cornerstone evolution cards, and then a couple other choice packs that might not be the best thing to land on. But let's see what our luck is looking like for what's only our 2nd wheel spin of the year, and the first one since I finally nailed down how I want it to work. So here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Let me see something good here. I don't know. Yeah, that actually might be the worst. Because, yeah, that's this, this gold spring breakout pack that has 4 83s, and I get to pick 2 of them, and I don't really know what an 83 is going to do for us right now. But you know what? That's on me. That's on me for not coming out with episodes consistently, so we could have pulled this pack back when it would have done something for us. But also with our post-game stubs, the rounding isn't quite going to work to get us a May Spotlight pack. So I'm just going to get the 3 remaining Cliff Lee headliners that we can get here in the shop. 1 extra show pack on top of it, and that covers our post-game stubs. But then everything we have here to open today is 6 show packs, a ballin' pack, a random headliner, 3 headliner 16s for Cliff Lee, this pennant race pack, which let's just go ahead and get this open right now because this just turns into 1 more ballin' pack, and then the pack that I guess we'll start with, our wheel spin spring breakout pack, which, I mean, is there anything that would do anything for us? I mean, this guy would be a solid bench bat if we didn't already have 2 guys that were on our bench that are ridiculous against lefties. You know what? Actually, looking at Braden Montgomery, there's a chance I might want to use him over Tony Oliva. I don't know. He's the only one I can really see giving a thought, and I don't think that's just my Sox bias coming through. And yeah, I don't really have a good feeling about any of these other 3 making it, so I'll just take Nimala because I think if there anybody would be who... What am I saying? If there's anybody who would have a chance, it could be him, but I doubt it'll be him. All right, but here we go. The actual packs now. Let's maybe get some pulls so good that we won't even have a decision to make with those golds because we'll have something a lot better. I do feel like it's been a while since we've actually gotten a good pull. Actually, how long has it been? Because we had some pretty decent luck early on when we got Christian Walker and Ellie, but honestly, it might be like since those 2 that we've gotten anything super worthwhile. Also haven't had, you know, the most episodes, so we haven't had a ton of chances to get something real good throughout the year so far. We're changing that though. We're working on it. Absolutely nothing out of those 6 show packs. 2 Ballins though. These are notoriously very good packs, right? Cedric Mullins, he's probably not going to make anything. 1 more chance at what we know will at least be a gold. It'd be nice if we got a reliever. Teoscar, we already have him. Although we got future diamond right here, Miguel Vargas, future face of the league. All right, let's see. Maybe this random headliner just turns into 1 more pack 16. Nope, pack 2. Who's in pack 2? Pudge? I mean... Let's get him. Nope. Oh, I guess that's probably not even too much worse of a pull. 3 headliner pack 16s to get a 92 overall Cliff Lee, and this would be considered a very nice pull. Might seem like he's got low per 9s, but he's got a good pitch mix. Cliff Lee always pitches above his ratings, I feel like. So come on, man. A little bit of luck here today. Nope. Oh, these packs have been bad. Last episode, we bought 2 of them and got 2 silvers. Now we're starting out with a 3rd silver in a row. Give me a 4th silver in a row. Are these about to be the worst set of 5 headliners you could possibly have? We got 1 last chance. And it is, wow. Maybe this is just the pack overlords giving me a little bit of a punishment there. A little bit of a smack upside the head for not coming out with these episodes as regularly as I should be. But I think today should be coming out pretty much on track. I definitely want to get 1 more game in before Weekend Classic to try and get up over 500. And then from there, honestly, I'll just say it now. My plan is to finally actually play all 6 of our Weekend Classic games. We're gonna have Pack Attack Weekend Classic. The first 2 seasons, I wanted to put it off until we got up to a higher rating, but obviously that hasn't happened yet, and I don't want to keep putting off playing Weekend Classic on Pack Attack. So yeah, those are the plans for the near future, hopefully. And hopefully your plans include hitting that like button if you haven't already. Give us 100 stubs towards the bank for next episode. But for now, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and I will see you next time.